about the last time you met someone new? What did they ask you? Probably something about your free time, your hobbies, what you do on weekends. Easy question, right? But not always easy to answer.
And the worst part? You probably do have things you enjoy. You just don't know how to say them in English.
That feeling of knowing something but not being able to say it, that's exactly what we're going to fix today, step by step.
Hey everyone, welcome to the lesson. I'm Jason.
And I'm Sophia. So glad you're here. If you enjoy this lesson, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Okay, let's get into it.
Jason, let me ask you something. Why do you think people always ask about hobbies when they meet someone new?
Because it's safe, it's friendly, it's not too personal.
Exactly. What do you do in your free time? This question shows up everywhere. First day at a new job, meeting a friend's friends, a language exchange partner, online conversations.
Even job interviews sometimes. Tell me something about yourself outside of work.
And the beautiful thing about this question, there's no wrong answer. Your hobbies are your hobbies. Nobody is judging.
But it doesn't always feel that way, right? Sometimes people feel embarrassed because they think their hobbies are too ordinary.
I just watch TV. I don't really do anything special. I mostly just rest.
And then they go quiet, and the conversation dies.
But here's the thing, small talk is not about impressing people, it's about connection. And connection comes from honesty, not from having exciting hobbies.
So let's make your answer simple and natural, whatever your hobbies are.
All right, let's go through some key words, but we're doing this the natural way, in real sentences, not like a dictionary.
Love it. Start us off.
Okay, hobby. I have a few hobbies. Photography is my main hobby. I picked up a new hobby last year.
You picked up a hobby. That means you started doing something new. Great phrase.
Next, free time. In my free time, I cook. I don't have much free time these days. What do you do in your free time? Classic question.
Then we have go for a walk. Super common. I go for a walk every evening. We went for a walk after dinner. I like going for walks when I need to think.
Play sports. I play sports on weekends. I don't play sports, but I like watching them. You can say play sports in general, or be specific. I play tennis. I play basketball.
What about reading books? That's a big one.
Absolutely. I love reading. I read a lot in my free time. You can be more specific. I'm really into fantasy novels, or I've been reading a lot of nonfiction lately. Both sound natural and interesting.
What about video games? A lot of people play but feel a bit embarrassed to say it.
Don't be. I play video games is a completely normal sentence. I've been playing a lot lately. I'm really into gaming. You can say, I play games casually, or I'm a big gamer, depending on how serious you are about it.
And watching series and films? That's probably the most common one.
Yes, I watch a lot of series. I'm really into films. I've been watching the show lately. It's so good. One small thing, the verb is watch. Watch a film, watch a series, watch a show. Not see or look, watch.
What about hang out?
Hang out. This means spending time with people in a relaxed way. I usually hang out with friends on Friday evenings. We just hang out, nothing special.
Join a club. I joined a book club last month. I'm thinking about joining a running club. It means becoming part of a group with a shared interest.
Relax. Everyone knows this one, but it's worth saying it naturally. I just want to relax this weekend. I relax by watching documentaries. My idea of a perfect Sunday is just relaxing at home.
Interested in. I'm really interested in photography. I've always been interested in cooking. This is a softer, more thoughtful way of talking about what you like.
And then prefer. I prefer staying home over going out. I prefer outdoor activities. Prefer means you like one thing more than another.
Weekend plans. Do you have weekend plans? I don't have any plans yet. My weekend plans are pretty simple.
That's your core vocabulary, and not one of those words is difficult. The trick is just using them naturally, and we're about to practice that.
Okay, Sophia, let's talk structure, because knowing words is one thing, but putting them into a real answer is another.
Right, so here's the simple formula. You don't need to memorize it, just feel it.
Hit me.
Start with what you usually do, then maybe add when. Done.
That's it?
That's it. In my free time, I go for a walk. I usually cook on weekends. I like reading before bed.
These are so short.
And that's the point. Short is good. Short is natural. You don't need to give a 3-minute speech.
What are the key starter phrases?
In my free time, classic opener. I usually, for habits, I like simple and warm. I'm interested in, sounds thoughtful. I prefer, shows your personality.
Let's do some examples. In my free time, I go for a walk.
I usually play sports on Saturday mornings.
I like hanging out at small cafes.
I'm interested in photography.
I prefer quiet weekends, just staying home and doing nothing.
See? All simple, all natural. Any English speaker would completely understand every single one of those.
Quick one. What's the difference between like and prefer?
Great question. Like is general. I like cooking. Prefer compares. I prefer cooking at home over going to restaurants. So, prefer usually comes with a choice.
I prefer evenings over mornings. I prefer quiet activities.
Exactly. Now let's make these answers sound even more interesting.
Okay, so we have simple answers, but how do we make them feel alive? Not just correct, but real.
One small detail. That's the secret.
Just one?
Just one. Compare, I go for a walk, versus, I go for a walk in the evening to clear my head.
Oh, that second one actually tells me something about you.
Right? Same information, but the detail makes it human. I play sports with my friends on weekends. The detail is with my friends. Suddenly, it's not just exercise, it's a social thing.
I like hanging out at small cafes. The detail is small cafes, not just any cafe, small ones. I already have a picture of you.
Now, let's try it with reading. I read a lot, fine, but I've been reading a lot of fantasy lately. I can't stop. That's a person. I want to ask you what book you're reading right now.
Same with gaming. I play video games is okay, but I've been playing through this game. It has an amazing story. I'm totally hooked. Now that's a conversation starter.
And series or films, I watch a lot of series. Versus, I've been watching this crime series lately. I watched 3 episodes last night. I couldn't stop. See the difference? The detail totally changes the energy.
I recently joined a running club. Recently, that's a small word, but it tells me this is something new and exciting for you right now.
So the detail doesn't have to be long. It can be a time in the evening, a person with my friends, a reason to clear my head, or just one describing word.
Exactly. One word or one short phrase is enough. It takes your answer from okay to genuinely interesting.
What if someone doesn't have a reason? What if they just go for a walk because they go for a walk?
Then say, I go for a walk, usually in the morning. I just enjoy it. That's a detail too. I just enjoy it, that's honest, and that's enough.
People appreciate honesty. You don't have to have a deep reason for everything.
You really don't.
Okay, let's talk about one specific situation that comes up all the time: weekend plans.
What are you doing this weekend? I hear this every Friday.
It's one of the most common small talk questions. And it's great because it's low pressure. Nobody expects you to have a wild plan.
So, what are the useful phrases here?
Let's do a mini conversation. I'll ask, you answer.
Go for it.
Do you have any weekend plans?
Hmm, I'm not sure yet. I might go for a walk if the weather is nice.
Nice. I might. That's a great phrase. It means maybe, possibly.
And what about you? Any plans?
I'm planning to stay home, honestly. I just want to relax. Maybe watch something.
I'm planning to. That one's confident. And I just want to relax. Completely normal answer.
So, your key phrases for weekend plans are: I'm not sure yet, I might, I'm planning to, I just want to relax. Nothing special, just.
And nothing special, just is really useful. Nothing special, just hanging out at home. Nothing special, just going to see a friend.
It sounds casual and real. Not every weekend needs to be an adventure.
Thank you. My weekends are very much not adventures.
Same, honestly. And that's perfectly fine.
Let's talk about something real. Because I know a lot of people listening right now are thinking, my hobbies are boring.
Yes, this is one of the most common fears. I don't do anything special. I just watch TV. I mostly rest.
And so people stay quiet instead of answering.
But here's what I want to say to that: watching TV is not boring. Resting is not boring. These are things real people do. And if you can talk about them naturally, that's good English.
I watch a lot of series. I've been rewatching a series I love. I just rest at home. I work a lot during the week. That makes complete sense.
And reading. I read when I have time. I've been getting into books lately. These are real answers. Not boring. Real.
Same with gaming. I play video games in my free time. Don't apologize for it. Half the world plays games. Just say it.
So don't apologize for your hobbies. Just describe them.
Now, what about when you actually forget a word or your brain just stops?
Rescue phrases. These are your lifeline.
First one?
Let me think. Just say it, pause, then continue. Let me think. I usually just cook and read on weekends.
Nothing crazy, but I love this one.
It's brilliant. Nothing crazy, but I really enjoy cooking. You're already managing expectations and being honest at the same time.
It's simple, but I enjoy it. Same energy. You're not apologizing, you're just being real.
I'm not very active, but I like going for short walks. This phrase is great for people who aren't into sports or outdoor activities.
And what if you genuinely can't find the word?
Describe it. I don't know the exact word in English, but it's like making things with your hands. I think it's crafts.
You communicated the idea. That's what matters. The word will come later.
And honestly, asking, how do you say this in English, is not a failure. It's a conversation starter.
All right, time to actually use this.
We're going to give you 3 small tasks. No pressure. Just think it through, say it quietly, or write it down.
Task 1. Think of one thing you do in your free time. Just one. Now say it in a simple sentence. In my free time, I go.
Good. Now, task 2. Add one small detail to that sentence: a time, a place, a person, a reason. Make it a little more real.
And task 3. Imagine someone asks you right now, Do you have weekend plans? Answer in 2 sentences. Use I might, or I'm planning to, or I just want to relax.
That's it. That was real English about your real life. And it wasn't that hard, was it?
You just talked about your hobbies in English. You did it.
Let's pull it together naturally. No lists, just talking.
We covered the core words: hobby, free time, go for a walk, hang out, join a club, relax, prefer, interested in, weekend plans, all used in real sentences.
We built simple answers with starter phrases. In my free time, I usually, I like, I prefer, I'm interested in.
We added one detail to make answers feel alive: a time, a person, a reason, just one thing.
We practiced weekend plan phrases. I might, I'm planning to, I just want to relax. Nothing special, just.
And we fixed the most common block: the fear that your hobbies are too boring. They're not, they're real. That's what matters.
Small talk is not a performance. It's just two people connecting, and now you have the words to do that. Here's the thing. You don't need exciting hobbies to have good conversations in English. You need honest sentences. That's it.
I usually just relax at home. That's a real answer. I go for walks in the evening. That's a real answer. I've been getting into cooking lately. Beautiful.
Small talk is about connection, not performance, and you have everything you need right now.
Before we go, we want to hear from you. What do you usually do in your free time? Drop one sentence in the comments.
And here's a bonus question. Do you prefer active weekends or quiet ones? Tell us. Seriously, reading your answers is our favorite part.
If this lesson helped you, give it a like and subscribe so you're here for the next one.
Thanks so much for spending this time with us. See you in the next lesson.
Take care. Bye.